Hello, everybody. Welcome to Reno Improv and our live stream performance of Get Off My Stage, a short form competition. My name is Justin Kavanaugh, and I'm delighted to be your host for tonight's show. We've got 8 performers backstage waiting to perform for you, and they are just pooping their pants with excitement to give you a great show. So let's bring them all out on stage right now and say hello to them. We've got Carlos Muddy Skull, we've got Tasha Jankowski, we've got Bill Zimmerly, we've got Freddie Publico, we've got Logan Veith, we've got Jake Ridzen, we've got Michelle Fabiano, and we've got Christina Harris. How you doing, everybody?
Awesome!
Ready to have a good show?
Yes.
Yeah. So, to you, our lovely audience, these are our 8 performers. They can't wait to give you a great show. And we're going to talk to you a little bit about how tonight's show is going to work. Everything that you see on this virtual stage tonight is going to be made up, unscripted, in the moment by our talented improvisers based on suggestions that I'm going to give them and suggestions that you're going to give to us as well. So from time to time, we may put a suggestion on the screen. And if you feel inspired and something clicks with you, go ahead and type a comment into the comment section or in the chat, and we'll get that suggestion. Maybe we'll pick yours for our show for one of the games we're going to do. Hey, speaking of games, we've got a bunch of games lined up, and this is a competition show. Our performers are real friendly, but tonight's not the night for friendliness. It's the night for cutthroat improv action, and it's up to you to help determine who's going to win. So if you look on the screen right now, you see each of our performers has a hashtag. And if you want to vote for a performer, you use that hashtag in the comments or in the chat, and we'll see it and we'll tabulate those points. So if Bill, for example, says something that you thought was hilarious, type hashtag Bill. If you thought Michelle did something super hilarious or super profound, or maybe Tasha made you cry, type their hashtag into the comments and we'll total up those points. So I'm going to send our performers backstage for a moment so they can get ready for our very first game. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you in just a moment. Awesome. So now it's just you and me, audience. Before we get started with tonight's show, I just wanted to say thank you for joining us. Thank you for spending your Saturday night with us. Reno Improv is delighted to be able to do these live stream shows for you. And we just want to keep doing this forever and ever, do improv forever and ever, make stuff up and make you laugh every Saturday night. And to help us do that, we'd love it if you supported us. To support us, all you need to do is give us a little bit of a donation. If you like what you see tonight, if something made you laugh, if we made you think, if we made you cry, if we made you take a positive action in your life, go ahead and give us a donation. We are a nonprofit theater, and your donations are what is keeping us going during this crazy time, keeping our virtual doors open and our actual real doors. So when we can do a show on our stage again, we'll be ready to go, and we can't wait to welcome you back to our theater. All right, it's time for this crazy fun improv competition, and we're going to start off with a game called Questions Only. This is a quick fire game, so 2 of our performers are going to get up on stage. We'll start with Carlos and Tasha. They're going to perform a scene for you, but they can only speak in questions. If they mess up, if they take too long, or if they say a question that doesn't really advance the scene any, I'm going to pull them off stage and I'm going to bring somebody else in. And we're going to do that. We're going to get as many of these as we can. If you like your performers, if you want to see them more in the show, if you want to give them some points, use that hashtag, and at the end of the game, we'll add some points on there. All right, Carlos and Tasha. And for everybody else who's performing in this game, your suggestion is that you are in the year 2525. Take it away.
What horrific dystopia is this?
How many legs have you grown?
How do you count them? There's so many.
Where did he go?
Was he eaten by something?
Is it the something that's behind you?
Would there be something behind me?
If it had big fangs, would that be scary?
No, big fangs aren't. Are big fangs vital to the monster's killings?
You're the monster, aren't you?
If I was, would you run away?
Are you going to be a friendly monster?
Is friendliness in a monster something humanity would welcome?
Isn't it too late for that?
How many humans are left?
Have I just lost 3 of my friends?
Were those the 3 that I just ate earlier?
Would that be something a friendly monster would say?
What is friendliness in a monster from the human perspective?
Were they really good friends anyway?
Why do you even need human friends? The monsters are the ones that are going to be taking over.
What happened to the monster?
Did you see him?
Do you think there are any more monsters lurking around?
Did you ever think that maybe they have some good insights about life?
Do you ever think that maybe their insights are the ones that are telling them to kill us?
No, but do you think the monster's handsome?
Do you think the monster's handsome?
I asked you if you thought the monster was handsome.
Would you say I'm handsome?
Are you another monster?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Did you have any insights to share with me?
What's that growing out of your hair?
Is it from the radioactivity of this year?
Why are you touching it?
Am I gonna lose my hands now?
Oh, that's it. Good job, everybody. Awesome. Well done. My favorite was Logan's really philosophical monster.
Yeah.
Like, would hardship? Well, I don't even remember what you said. Something that humans might enjoy in one of the That was great. Okay, let's get some. Oops. Oh, hello. That's my big Ellen. Hang on. Let's get some scores on the board. Well, clearly, viewer Tasha was the winner of that, so we're going to give her 5 points. And in the comments, I can see we've got another couple of points for Logan. We got 1 for Bill. We got 1 for Jake, and we got 1 for Christina. So Tasha's out to an early lead, but it's going to be a long night. We got a lot of games to go. So the next game that we are going to play is called Yes and Experts. And this is a game for Freddie, Logan, and Tasha. So I will say temporarily goodbye to all of the other performers. We'll see you later. Viewers, I'm going to need some suggestions from you. I'm going to need a suggestion of a topic about which you could be an expert. Because in this game, Yes and Experts, Tasha, Logan, and Freddie are going to be experts in a topic. And they're going to talk about it as if this is what they've spent their entire lives doing. They are experts. There is nobody more qualified to talk about this topic than us. So let's see here. I think we've got, this is my favorite category. This is my favorite expert topic ever. You all are going to be experts in sandwiches. My favorite thing. And I'll know if you're making it up. So Tasha, Logan, and Freddie, take it away with Yes and Expert.
The history of sandwiches dates back to prehistoric times.
Yes, the very first sandwich was actually invented by a dinosaur named John Sandwich.
Yes, it was invented by a dinosaur named John Sandwich, although, interestingly enough, that's actually not how the sandwich got its name.
That's right. It was millions of years later when cavemen were experimenting with sandwiches.
Right, yes. Millions of years passed where this thing was not named until the cavemen discovered that sand and witches are tasty.
Yes, and the witches actually helped the cavemen make the sandwiches with magic because they did not have the tools to make them themselves yet.
Yes. And This magic was a very special type of magic that amplified the flavor and the texture in the sandwiches, which led the cavemen to have very sophisticated palates.
Yes, and very early on, they named this magic Miracle Whip.
Yes, they named the magic Miracle Whip because they thought that this sandwich making magic was a miracle. And then later on, after the agricultural revolution, they were whipped to be slaves making the sandwiches. So Miracle Whip.
That's right. And the witches were very happy that they weren't the ones being eaten anymore because of the developments with Miracle Whip.
Yes, further developments of Miracle Whip have shown that it does prevent acne and weight loss.
That's oh man, what a double-edged sword. You use Miracle Whip, it cures your acne, but it prevents your weight loss. Let's get everybody back on screen. Good go. All right, let's get some scores up on the board. Oh man, I think we got 3. Freddie gets 4 points for that one. Well done. We got a point for Logan and we got a point for Tasha. So Tasha's still in an early lead, but Freddie just jumped into second place. Well done. Let's move on to our next game. We are going to do good, bad, ugly advice, and this is a game for Bill, Christina, and Michelle. So we'll say a temporary goodbye to all of you other wonderful folks. I've got Bill, Christina, and Michelle here. And we are going to get a suggestion of an issue about which you might seek advice. We need a bunch of these, audience, because they're going to be answering a bunch of questions. We've got 3 of the world's most renowned advice experts. We've got Bill, we've got Michelle, and we've got Christina. And they are going to answer your questions, and they're going to give you advice for the problems in your life. Bill is going to give the good advice. Michelle is going to give the bad advice, and Christina is going to give you the ugly advice. Because what is a person if not informed about the choices that they're making in their life, right? Okay, so let's see here. The first advice for our experts is, how do you go about saving some money?
Well, the best thing you do when you save money is you find yourself a nice savings account. You start putting some money into it. When you get enough money, you take an acceptable risk, invest it in stocks or bonds. You weigh your lifetime earnings against what you want to risk, and you make nice, good, sound financial developments. That's how you save money.
That's good advice. But I think what you should do is convince your friends to save money and transfer their money to your account. That way you have multiple streams of income working for you at the same time, and then you can save much more money.
Okay, that's our multiple streams of income, savings accounts and stuff. No, here's what you do, okay? So first of all, you need to rob a bank. All right, because the banks are where all the savings accounts are. So if you want to save money, that's where you got to go to get it. And that's step 1. Like and subscribe for step 2.
I love it. I love a hook. I'm gonna do that now so I can find out the next. The next question, the next thing we have advice for experts is, I think, a problem we've all had: acne. Experts, what is your advice on how to cure your acne?
Well, as a teenager, I too had problems, but I chose to get the special benzene peroxide in the small containers, putting it on my face, having it on there, and I was able to take just a small amount of my funds to go forward. And I also washed my face, and I didn't get near anyone who had pimples, so there was no possibility of them touching me and transferring diseases over.
Well, that's good advice. But what I think you need to do is eat as much French fries and chocolate, and then use makeup base and cover your entire face with makeup so no one can see it, but you still get to eat what you want.
Okay, you know, a lot of people talk about makeup, right? That's the, you know, the common wisdom. No, what you need is a tub of grout and a belt sander. And you just take that, you slap that grout on your face, let it dry, take the belt sander, smoothest skin ever.
I'm going to finish hosting the show, but after I got to go out and get a tub of grout and a belt sander. All right, well, experts, we have one more bit of advice that you can give tonight. So please share your experience and your expertise on advice about Bill 1. Oops. About how to choose a new computer. How to choose a new computer.
Oh. You want to be very careful. You go to the stores and you want to check it and be very nice. You go in and you make sure you get a salesman. You pull them up with you and you go over each individual detail to make sure that it is perfect for what you need for it. And then you do it, or you pay it off a little bit on credit in time so you can use it while you need it.
Well, that's one way to do it. What I normally do is just steal my boyfriend's computer because, I mean, do I really want to go to all that trouble to figure all that stuff out? Yeah, not really. So just boyfriend's computer is mine now.
Okay, so she was on the right track there with steal the boyfriend's computer, right? But no. Because what you want to do is you want to find the biggest computer geek that you know, like the person that has, like, you know, the whole setup and multi-monitors and everything, and like make all nice to them and go over to their house, and when they're not looking, hit them with a blackjack and take all their stuff, and then you got the best computer in town.
That's it. I'm doing it. I'm heading out right after the show to get myself some grout and a computer. Great job, everybody. Thank you. That's the end of Good, Bad, Ugly Advice. Get everybody else back on stage again. Oh, goodness. That was great. Let's pull up the scoreboard. The votes have been coming in. We got, let's see, I see 3 for Bill. So we'll get Bill 3 points. Christina got 5 points. Michelle, 4 points. And I tell you, I'm going to give Christina an extra point for the grout thing. I'm going to give Bill an extra point. I'm going to give Bill a bonus point because viewers, you don't know this, but we're performing in front of our cameras and everything is flipped. And so when you raise your right hand, it looks like I'm raising my other hand. And Bill cleverly face the right direction, which is a lot harder than it sounds. So Bill's going to get a bonus point for that. And I'm going to give Michelle 1 bonus point as well for starting everything that she said with, "That's good advice." So Christina moves into lead on 7 points, but we got plenty more show to do. And viewers, lovely viewers, we're going to go to our next game, which is called 90-Second Alphabet. And this game is for Jake and Carlos. So we'll say a temporary goodbye to everybody else. Goodbye. We'll see you shortly. Jake and Carlos are going to perform a scene for you in about 90 seconds. But what they have to do is that their first letter of the first word of each of their lines has to begin with the next letter of the alphabet. So if I said to Carlos, "Am I going to see you tomorrow?" Carlos would come back with,
"Best wishes, hopefully, maybe."
Bingo. That's exactly right. That's how this game goes. You've got about 90 seconds, and there are bonus points if you get in under time. So let's see. We've got a suggestion, a place you might go when running errands. Oh, yeah, everybody's favorite place, the post office. And I'm going to pick a letter at random. You're going to start with the letter T. So you're going to start with T. You're going to work all the way back to T in about 90 seconds. Take it away, gentlemen.
That'll be 62 cents to send this.
Unbelievable. You know, when I was growing up, it was only 24 cents.
Very I value people is why I came into this business. It's only 62 cents.
William, we've known each other a long time. Don't give me this right now. I can't take it right now.
Xavier, it's less than $1.
Yes, less than $1 this time, but what next time? 68 cents? 69 cents? Not in my America.
Zip codes like these are the ones that require us raising our prices. We deliver to the most rural parts of America.
All the best parts. That's where all of God's specialist children live, and I salute you for that. Okay, 64 cents. I'll start the bidding off there. How about 60?
Best price you'll ever see, I swear, is 62 cents. I can't go lower.
Can't do it, William. Can't do it. Can you throw in a couple padded envelopes for me?
Don't tell anyone, but I have a couple of extra that fell off the back of the mail truck. So.
Ooh, evil little William with his schemes. That's why we're such good friends.
Forget about this, though. Don't tell anybody, okay?
Oh, good golly, no. This is between you, me, and the man upstairs, Justin.
How Justin will react if he finds out that we keep doing this every week is beyond me.
I hadn't considered that. Oh boy, we should probably hurry up.
Justin is the kind of person that will forgive a couple of these infractions, but not every time.
Killed 3 of my teammates already for going on too long. You understand?
Leave me out of anything that involves killing.
Man, you're my friend, but you're slower than me, and I'm just going to outrun you.
Nonsense. I will just make peace with Justin and with anybody who comes after me.
Okay, great. Here's the 60 cents. Get those envelopes for me. Put them in my car.
Please, Xavier, I said 62, and we'd get the envelopes.
Queen, please.
Right. Right, okay. I'll just give you the envelopes now.
Sorry, you're a very fair person. I'm glad we're friends.
And that's right.
That's it. We did it. Oh my God. Oh, let's get everybody back on stage so we can all laugh at that together. Queen, please, was, I think, really neat.
That was good.
Oh my goodness. Let's get some scores on the board here. So I'm seeing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5. I'm seeing 5 for Carlos. And I'm seeing 1, 2, 3. I'm seeing 5 for Jake. And I'm going to give Jake an extra point for
Queen, please.
Well, I mean, that was brilliant. I really liked don't give me this right now, and also trying to auction off the stamps. And then I'm going to give you both an extra point because you mentioned my name a bunch of times.
What?
Yes, it works.
I'm so easy to please.
Wow.
So we've got Jake is in first place now on 8 points. Christina's in second on 7 points. And it's time for, one of my favorite games. It's the dating game, everybody. So this game is for Carlos, Freddie, Michelle, and Tasha. So let me say goodbye to everybody else. To do Carlos, Freddie, Michelle, and Tasha. Yeah, wait. Oh, there's Freddie. Hey,
Hello.
Freddie.
Sorry.
So this is how this game is going to work. Freddie is going to be the guest on a dating game style show. And Carlos, Tasha, and Michelle are going to be the contestants who are going to try and win a date with Freddie. Freddie's going to ask them questions and try and figure out who he wants to date. But there's also going to be a twist. Each character, or each contestant in the game is going to have a quirk or a special identity. And those are the ones that are in those suggestions right now. Carlos is going to be a fictional character from television, film, literature, whatever. Tasha is going to be an inanimate object. And Michelle is going to be a famous landmark. So, Freddie, this is where you get to take your headphones out and leave the room, close your ears, mute the mic, mute the speakers, all of that stuff. Make sure you do them all in order. And give us a thumbs up when you can't hear us anymore.
Okay, I can no longer hear you.
I don't believe you.
That's not plausible at all. Good God. Freddie.
All right. Well, we'll go with it. I think I've known Freddie a long time, and he's nothing if not an honest person. So, all right, let's get some identities here. Carlos. Let's see. Carlos, you are going to be a fictional character. You're going to be Count Dracula, but you're going to be Count Dracula who's afraid of bees. Okay. Tasha, you are going to be an inanimate object. You are going to be a water bottle. And Michelle, you are going to be a famous landmark, and you are going to be Mount Everest. Cool. So let's have each of you repeat your things one more time, just so that we know that you know that we all know. Carlos.
Okay. I am Count Dracula, who is afraid of bees.
Tasha.
Water bottle.
And Michelle.
Mount Everest.
All right. So let's all wave our arms so that Freddie knows that he can unmute his camera. Or unmute it. Do you unmute a camera? I don't know.
I have volume again. I can hear you.
Welcome back. Okay, so my good friend Freddie, you are going to be a contestant on the dating game. We're going to have you ask these questions, try and figure out who you want to go out on a date with, and guess who these people are. Freddie, take it away.
Ooh, oh man, oh guys, bachelors and bachelorettes, I am so excited about tonight because I have been incredibly lonely, and I'm looking forward to finding my soulmate for once. But I need to figure out a few things. My love language is quality time, and I just have a question. I want to know what kind of quality time do you think we would spend doing together? What kind of activity?
Yes, we would spend many nights together, indoors, not outdoors, where there are many insects about.
Bachelor 2? At 2?
Well, you know what I really love doing is just sitting somewhere cold, like maybe a refrigerator. We could sit there for hours, and we'll just feel so good by the end.
Ooh, use each other for warmth. Sexy. Bachelor number 3?
Well, I really would like you to climb to the top where I exist.
Interesting. I am one who's down to get high. My second question is, I guess, I love a home cooked meal, and I was just wondering, what kind of food would you cook for me when we're doing our Netflix and chill?
Ha ha ha, yes. We would have so many, we would have Italian, perhaps, or maybe, but just no garlic.
Okay.
Yes. And indoor, no honey either.
Interesting. Garlic and honey. Wow.
No honey. No.
Oh, I love a person who is very strict on their diet. Number 2?
With me, well, I'm all about liquid. So we'll start with some icy cold liquid, maybe some water or cranberry juice. And then we'll take some frozen liquid from my other friends. And then we'll get the heated liquid that stays heated all day long. In my other friend and my friends, we're very collaborative. And so I love liquid.
Wow, sounds wet. Date number 3?
Yes, well, at elevation of 8848, I think ice cream, but we're in Asia, so maybe sushi? It would be frozen, though.
All right, Freddie, you've asked 2 questions. Think carefully because you've only got 1 question left, and I think you might need to use it.
Oh, geez. As a blonde, I guess I'm just kidding. I want to know I want to know something. I want to start sharing our hobbies, right? So please, if you could tell me something that you like to do in your spare time, I think I get to know you better and feel like we're making a connection.
Yes, I like to go to the batting cages, and I very much enjoy anything where I have full protection from anything outside that might be stingy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I love getting up close, really, really close to lots of people's lips. Hearing that glug, glug, glug is what I live for.
Oh, that sounds like a date for two. That's number 3.
Yes, well, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I really like to be hiked upon. Not just walked on, but hiked on. All the way to the top of my elevation.
Oh, large and in charge. I hope you can take me to new heights.
Ooh, that was, I love that. Freddie, it's decision time. You've got 3 contestants who really want to take you to Ruth's Chris. You got to decide who it is. And you got, and maybe with some context, you might be able to make an informed decision.
Right. Well, Bachelor number 1, I'm not really into vampires.
Oh.
So Dracula, I'm sorry.
We'll come back to that.
You're not for me.
Okay.
As much as I love fruit juice, I think that a vegetable juice, I don't know. I just don't want to. I'm not a healthy person, and I enjoy eating out junk food.
Tasha, how does that make you feel?
Man.
You feel screwed, maybe unscrewed?
Exactly. And fruit juice, vegetable juice, those are not the original healthy liquid. They're not the original healthy liquid. It's about hydration.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Me, inside you, just filling up inside me.
I've had enough water in my life.
Boom. Good job.
As thirsty as I am, that's just not what I'm looking for. But, I've always wanted to visit Japan, and I got to say, I'm ready to go to Mount Fuji.
Oh, so close.
Now, I've always wanted to go to Mount Everest.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You got it. And we changed the script on you. You're right. Carlos was Dracula, but he was Dracula who's afraid of bees.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was so confused about the honey.
Well done. Done. So let's get the scoreboard up here. So first of all, Freddie, you get 3 points because you got all 3 of them.
Okay.
and hey, you're gonna go to Mount Everest on a date. That's he's so upset he just left. Let's get some scores up here. I see. Oh man, I'm gonna give Freddie another 4 points. There he is. Hey, Freddie. Let's see. No, it's all right. Love can make you nervous, and it's all right. Let's see. We got. Oh man, Michelle. We got 5, 6, 7 points for Michelle, and Tasha. We got 5 points for Tasha. So Michelle is now in the lead on 12.
Woo! Yes, thank
Tasha are in
you.
second place on 11 points. And but don't worry, we got plenty of more game to get some points on the board, and we're gonna go to a game called Where's the P? This is another quick fire game, kind of like the question game, where all of our performers are going to come in pairs of 2. They're going to do a scene together, but there's certain letters of the alphabet that they're not allowed to use. They just have to act like that letter wasn't even in the word at all. Skip over it, try and pronounce the word as best they can. If they mess up, if they take too long, if they use the letter, if they whatever, I'm going to pull them out. We'll get a quick fire game. We'll see how many of our performers we can get. Let's start with Bill and Logan. So I'm going to remove everybody else. All right, Bill and Logan and everybody else performing, your suggestion is a romantic getaway location. And let me get your letters, gentlemen. So this is how this is going to work, dear viewer. When I go away, you're going to see 2 letters on the top of the screen. Whoever's underneath the letter on the left can't use that letter. Whoever's underneath the letter on the right can't use that letter. Simple enough, right, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, take it away in your romantic getaway location.
Honeymoon time.
This vacation is so romantic. I'm glad.
Early the beach is.
Stanley, where's your wife?
Darling.
Yeah. There you are. Where have you been?
Oh, here and there.
Honey bunny, let's head to Hawaii.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you chose me to. Fuck! Oh, I hate Hawaii.
I took you here because you said you love flowers.
Don't give me that crap. I'm allergic to flour.
But the humidity.
You know what? I want to be with you.
I cannot believe you said
I do that all the time. I leave women wordless.
you do.
So I was thinking that.
Urisa! So good to see you.
Linda, you are the greatest person I have ever known.
Has so nice of you to say.
No, it only the truth. And how I feel.
Well, he Rue is he best answer always.
Indeed. That will be the greatest thing we've ever agreed on.
Taria, you are amazing. Well.
No, you have done so much for me. I just can't even.
Remember that time you lent me your thesaurus?
Oh, my thesaurus. Yes. One of my favorite things.
Let's go beach.
Beach. Okay.
Yes.
What beach? Where?
I want to go to.
How is everything?
Everything is.
Oh, good job. Oh, man.
Oh, wow. Carlos was pronouncing only the T's.
Oh my gosh. I
my
really, there was so much that was good. My favorite was from Tasha. It was he ru e he be, which I think is the truth is the best. Well done. That was really good, everybody. Okay, let's get some scores up on the board. We've got 2 for Bill. We've got 2 for Carlos. We've got 5 for Christina. We've got 6 for Logan. We've got 3 for Jake, maybe 4. We've got 2 for Freddie. We've got 2 for Michelle. We've got 6 for Tasha. So Tasha's in the lead on 17 points, you all, everybody. And it looks like Michelle's in second. Freddie is in third. Jake and Christina are tied for fourth. But we got plenty of more games. We're just gonna do this until we can't do it anymore. So next, let's see. The next game we're gonna do is called Emotional Corners, everybody. So let me see what I need. This game is for Bill, Jake, and Christina. Let's see. So we will. Oh, there's Christina. All right. I'm going to take down our letters and I'm going to put up our emotional grid.
There we go.
All right, everybody. So this is the game, and this is a game I get to participate as a non-playing character. These 3 performers are going to do a scene for you. But as you can see, we've changed the screen, and now there are 4 emotional quadrants. The 4 basic emotions: mad, glad, sad, and afraid. Those are the only 4 emotions that any person ever feels. And during this scene, everybody's going to be in a quadrant. And throughout the scene, they're going to move from corner to corner, and they're going to have to justify the changes in emotion that they're feeling. So let me see. We needed a suggestion for a family secret. Oh boy, we've got some humdingers. Okay. Yeah, I like this. So you are all at a family. Let me pull this up. You're all at a family gathering, and you are discovering that you are in a long line of monster hunters. That's the secret in the family. Let's get Jake back in here.
Sorry.
No worries. You're in a long line. The family secret is that you're a family of monster hunters. Monster hunters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Christina in glad. I'm going to put Jake in mad, and I'm going to put Bill in sad, and then I'm just going to sit here with my camera off. And you can all take it away. The family secret is that you're a long line of monster hunters.
Oh,
What? No, go ahead.
I'm so mad. This Dracula, I was about to kill him, and all these bees swooped down, and he just ran away.
Oh, dude, but that's awesome, though, because I picked him up in the woods later. Like, I took them all out, buddy. Yeah.
All the bees?
Yeah.
I got stung by him. Oh, my arm hurts so bad.
Oh, but but they're gone, so it's awesome. Like,
I still got welts.
But we were a team. Like, it was fantastic. It was a thing. I mean, there's like little things that happen and along the way, but it's still like we're all working together.
They're starting to welt up. It's like I've got some sort of, I don't know, maybe they got some sort of garlic or something from the pollen, and it's just causing me to welt.
Oh, Bill, you're normally always so flawless. This time, the bees got you, buddy.
I'm gonna have to grab a knife and cut him open.
Oh my God, I'm worried he's gonna bleed to death like the last time.
Oh, I love blood. Do the other arm.
No, he's like, no, don't do it, Bill.
Cool.
No, he's gonna die.
He'll be
There's
fine.
definitely something
He'll be
in there.
fine.
That's just, oh my God.
I mean,
Ooh, that poison going out. Ooh.
No, don't.
Just
Bill-
release. Woo.
Bill, the blood flow is slowing down now. It's pissing me off, dude. You gotta squeeze it out. Squeeze it out. I want to see all of it splatter everywhere.
I think I'm good for now. But
Oh, thank God you're good. I was so worried. I'm still worried with Jacob here being all squeeze it out, squeeze it out. You're always doing this, Jake. You're always doing this. You're always getting on him. And like, he's okay now. But, you know, that
emotions
wasn't
are all over the place. I don't feel safe.
okay. You know what? It's fine.
No,
It's all
my
fine though.
God.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm
if you're causing John to freak out, that's not right. It's not right at all.
I just got some
can't
new
even look at
meds, you guys, and I'm just working out the new goddamn meds. Can you leave me alone for a minute? I mean, I don't even know what you guys do. You guys
Meds-
don't even
Meds
care
are
about
terrible.
me.
They don't build character, so you need that scar tissue. You need it, you know. You like really need it to get inside you, and then that defines who you are. And then
No, we're all
sometimes
gonna-
it really sucks.
We're all
Sometimes
gonna
and
die.
sometimes it's fucking scary, dude. But it's all about your personality.
You guys,
It's all about personality. You're damn right. It's all about personality. It's all about taking control.
Guys, I don't even know if I want to be here anymore. This is just, you know. But yeah, actually, I mean, how bad could it be, right? Like, you know, I don't know. I think I like it. I'm kind of, I don't know. These meds are weird, man. I like. Is there a thing up there?
I'm
Somewhere?
telling you, you gotta take charge.
I'm all over the place emotionally, guys. I'm freaking out.
So crazy, and that's so much fun.
Oh.
I just can't do it anymore.
It'd be so crazy. That's so
I
much
can
fun.
do this all day long. I just love these times. It's so great.
let's get everybody back on stage and we'll pull up this scoreboard. Oh my goodness.
That was good.
That was great.
Okay, so I'll start with my points. I'm giving Jake a bonus point because Jake started in the mad square, and his first sentence was, "I'm so mad." So, for Jake, I'm also going to give Bill 3 bonus points for he's causing me to welt. And then toward the end, I just kind of dragged him into the angry corner, and he just sat there and seethed like I just felt it. So Bill, you get 3 points for that, for your acting. And Jake, you're going to get 1 bonus point for the not acting.
Wait.
Okay,
I feel,
The heart
I
was
feel
on
really
its
natural on stage.
now we
guys,
got the,
you know,
now
it's
we
just
got the
who I am.
bonus points out of the way. Christina was clearly the winner of that game because Christina managed to go almost 2 full revolutions of the emotions within 1 sentence. So Christina, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 6 points.
I'll allow it.
There. Let's see, Bill, you've got 4 points. Jake, you've got 4 points. So, ladies and gentlemen, Christina is now in the lead of 18 points. And we are going to move to our next game, which is Helping Hands. This is a game for Bill, Freddie, Logan, and Michelle. Let's see here. Yes. Bill, Freddie, Logan, and Michelle. All right, folks. So they're going to get into position. I'm going to move myself over. So it looks like Bill and Freddie, you're matched up. Michelle and Logan, you're matched up. Basically, each of these 2 pairs of characters is going to play 1 character in this scene. Bill is going to play the top half of the character, and Freddie's going to play the bottom half of the same character from the neck down. So Bill's going to be supplying all of the dialogue. Freddie's going to be supplying all of the physical actions. Same for Logan and Michelle. Logan will be the head. Michelle will be the arms and the body, dialogue and physical action. So get into position, folks. I'll show you real quickly what that looks like. Cool. We need a suggestion of something 2 people might debate. And, oh gosh, yes, I am not sure what this is, but I'm going to go for it. Oh, nope, I changed my mind. This is the one we're going on. How to properly load the dishwasher. So the Bill, Freddie creature and the Logan, Michelle creature are going to debate how to load the dishwasher. So I am going to get the hell out of here and take it away, you 2 weird pairs of people.
I don't understand. This seems so simple.
Well, when you have a dish that's shaped like this, you know, it's got like edges that go around this way. That goes in this part of the dishwasher over here.
Well, here, let me check that out. Let me check that out. Hand me that plate. So this ridge right here on the side, that's what you're talking about?
Yes, that should be facing to the left in the dishwasher. That way the splatter from the forks don't inhibit its washing.
Are there any other of these weird mystical tricks you use for this magical dishwasher?
Well, yes. Take this knife here, for example. You see how it's really long and sharp. You run your finger along the edge of it. You don't want that to get dull in the dishwasher, so you actually have to set it on the top rack.
On the top rack? I would think you'd stack the knives together.
Well, that's a common misconception. You see, if you put them together, then they could form some sort of like knife pile that has sharp edges sticking every which way, and you won't be able to grab it when it's done.
So I'm just kind of stupid about the dishwasher is what you're telling me.
That's it. Okay, so that was great.
Oh my God.
Anytime a scene ends with "I guess I'm just stupid." Got it. So, oh my God, let me get the scoreboard up here because all the comments have been blowing up. So we're gonna give Bill 2 points. We're gonna give Freddie 2 points. We're gonna give Logan 3 points. We're gonna give Michelle 3 points. But now it's time for the comments. Logan and Michelle are gonna get 5 points because they managed to get their hair and their ear cord perfectly. So,
Oh man.
oh my gosh, that was brilliant, you guys. So Michelle is leading now on 21 points. We've got kind of a clot at the top. So next, we're going to go to our next game, and that's called Conducted Story. Conducted Story. So this game is for Carlos, Jake, Christina, Logan, and Tisha. Get everybody else off. So, wait. Carlos, Jake, Jake.
I was so scared.
Okay, so folks, viewers, we've got the debut of a new novel that these 5 people are going to tell you, and they're going to tell you one at a time. They're going to switch back and forth. I'm going to be switching them. We'll say the person who's in the position that I'm in now. We're going to go with top left. So whoever's in the top left position is the one who has to be talking. And I'm going to move everybody around. They're going to pick up right where they left off to tell this story. And the suggestion we need is something you forgot to do today. Ooh, I like this one. Put food in the fridge. Forgot to put food in the fridge. So viewers, these 5 wonderful performers are going to tell you the story of The Case of the Food in the Fridge, a new mystery novel that's just published. We're going to start with Logan, I believe, with chapter 1 of The Case of the Food in the Fridge.
Chapter 1. Why isn't the food in the fridge? I could have sworn it was in there. I guess I'm
going to sit up all night long wondering
why that witch at the grocery store could have done with
My food, he said.
Cursing me to always have food that
isn't
in the fridge yet.
and that doesn't belong in the fridge.
It belongs in my belly.
There must be someone behind.
she is out to get me. I was looking at
me in the grocery store.
And it wasn't like a ooh look, it was like a
And it really frightened me, and
And then it gave me the creeps. I couldn't figure out why she was looking at me.
At me that way. And so I turned around and I said,
Why would you come for me? There's so many other people.
is it the bacon haircut?
it's definitely that. I've been getting this sort of
I've been getting this wrapped around my head lately. It smells awesome, and I've gotten 3.
Okay, that's the end of chapter 1 of the case of the food in the fridge. Now, viewers, we started with 5 people in chapter 1. We're going to skip ahead to chapter 8, right in the middle of the book. But only 3 of our performers can continue. And those 3 performers are Carlos, Tasha, and Jake. So we're going to say goodbye to Logan and Christina. Carlos, Tasha, and Jake. Remember, the person in the upper left corner has to speak. We've skipped to the middle, chapter 8 of the whatever fucking thing about the food in the fridge. Take it away with chapter 8.
So there I am with the manager and the woman, and we're discussing my case in court. So far, the judge seems to like me. We've had a lot of
turbulence in the case. There was the time that the jury didn't really like my bacon hair. I don't know why, because everybody
has always liked it. They say I look like I taste, and I smell like I look. So I said that.
Listen, this bacon hair
is who I am, Portland.
Yeah, and if you can't appreciate
the bacon hair,
then you should go back to Austin,
where you can put bacon
in your hair all you like, and barbecue.
Yeah, and you can just add all of your breakfast, the ham,
and even pancakes, scrambled eggs.
And we're here for my groceries, okay? I've gotten a little sidetracked
but we're here about the groceries, and
this is why I shouldn't be representing myself. They said they'd get me pro bono.
They did. 2 of my lawyers killed themselves.
And I think that they did it on purpose by not leaving food.
Yeah, and I said that the food wasn't good to eat. It's hair stuff now.
You put food in your hair. You don't put it in the fridge. This is what I've been talking.
There we go. That's the end of chapter 8. And only 2 of our performers are going to finish this story. And those 2 performers are Tasha and Carlos. Thank you, Jake, for your contribution to. We're gonna resolve the Portland-Austin rivalry in the end. So thank you for introducing that wrinkle into the show. Tasha, Carlos, it's time for chapter 20, the final chapter where all the secrets are revealed in the food in the fridge.
And as I sit in this prison,
telling my story of woe,
I say to you,
never go
into the grocery
store again
without brushing
your hair, and
especially if it's bacon hair,
and without having breakfast,
because
that's the way
that people should
treat you.
Especially in the grocery
store.
Yes. Oh, I love how frantic that got at the end. That was brilliant. Good job. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. All right. So, Carlos and Tasha, you are going to get some bonus points. Carlos, you get 5 points. We're going to give Tasha 5 points. And that means, let's see. Oh, it looks like it's a tie. It's a tie. Michelle and Tasha, 21 points each. Oh, congratulations, Michelle and Tasha, for winning this week's Get Off My Stage. Oh, my gosh. I made myself go away. I was so upset. People, viewers, our dear Reno viewers, that's our show. Congratulations, Tasha. Congratulations, Michelle, for winning tonight's episode of Get Off My Stage. Thank you all, audience people from Reno and wherever the hell you come from. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday night with us. Once again, we are a nonprofit theater. We're doing this show for you because we love making stuff up. But if you enjoyed our show tonight and you want to contribute to our theater, we'd love to have that. So if you feel like making a donation, there's the link in the comments, paypal.me/payrenoimprov. Any amount that you would want to give us would be super and would be graciously accepted. That's our show, folks. I just want to thank all of our performers, Carlos Muddy Skull, Tasha Jankowski, Christina Harris, Logan Veith, Bill Zimmerly, Jake Ridzen, Freddie Publico, and Michelle Fabiano. And I've been Justin Kavanaugh. Thank you so much, and have a good night, everybody.